I came to the camp in 1950 as a 15-year-old student at Groton School, and I worked at the camp for about 3 or 4 years as a counselor, and then I actually became assistant director, and for 1 year I was director of the camp. I'll tell you another story. During the period in the 1950s when I was working at the Groton School Camp, one of the campers became a kitchen boy, and that meant he came and worked for the whole summer and got paid a very small stipend. And eventually he worked his way up and he became the assistant chef. So that was 1953. This past spring in 2016, so we're talking 60 years later, I had a call from him. He lived in the West Coast in, I think, Washington somewhere, and he said he was going to be in Connecticut, and he wanted to see me. And we hadn't seen each other in 60 years. And so we met at a restaurant, and we spent probably 4 hours not only reminiscing over the days that we were at the camp, but most importantly, he explained to me how the camping experience had kept him from getting into trouble and had made it possible for him to get a good job. I think he was working in the aeronautics industry, and he had a good job and a wonderful family. And here he was in his late 70s or early 80s, and he attributes all of the good fortune in his life to the fact that the camp influenced him to go on the straight and narrow rather than to get into trouble.